Ayo, welcome into CHGO Bets Daily, presented by PointsBet. Use promo code CHGO when you sign up to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. Welcome into a hybrid version of CHGO Bets Daily. I'm Sean Anderson, the host of CHGO Bets Daily, coming to you live from my house. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. You can follow the show on Twitter at CHGO_bets. And with me, as always, is my co-host, my very, 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 what would we say this? Rich? Because you have money and I don't in your bank? Cody Delmendo.
Would you say rich?
At Cody_CHGO. Let me plug your Twitter, at Cody_CHGO. Great follow, especially if you're a Cubs fan.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I mean, you're rich in the sense of you have money and I don't have money on the show. So,
I have money because I redeposited.
You got that going for you. What's that?
I said I have money because I redeposited again.
That's true. Yeah, well, let's look at the bank, because if you're new to this show, what we've been trying to do, yeah, we have to. What we've been trying to do is, back on March 4th, when the whole CHGO thing launched, we put $50 into our PointsBet account. Cody is down $135 now.
Yeah.
All right. And I am down, I don't even want to do the math, an obscene amount, an amount that would probably make me throw up, if we're being honest.
We can call you a real degenerate.
Mm-hmm. You know, I'm proud of it. Real family lineage there. I'm down to 0, been busted. I have no idea how to get out of this. Cody's at 10 because he redeposited. I like your strategy that you told me before the show, that you're now just turning these into locks. I do have a confession, being the degenerate that I am. I said Corbin Burns 8.5 strikeouts at plus 120 yesterday before the show ended. I ended up betting it, and he had 11 strikeouts. So I won $22. But what I'm just doing is I'm putting that back in my bank account because I'm taking that win. And I'm just seeing if there's another play like that, maybe I'll put it down. But I like your thought here, how you're going to have only a lock from here on out.
Yeah, until we get to the NFL season. Unless, my goal by week 1 of the NFL season, actually college football season, is to have made my $135 back. It seems like a long, long road ahead, but it's really not. All I need is a really good week, and that week can start now, please.
Well, what's your high? What's your high on the show?
I have at one point had $200 in my PointsBet account, bro. I just never cashed out. Oh God.
Well, we need this to be like a true game show. I need to be a better host. If you hit a milestone like that, I need to be like, all right, Cody, are you sure you don't want to cash out? Right now, you can put $100 back into your account and still have 100, or you could even take it out 150 and start it back where we were. New rule: if you go over 100, you automatically have to put whatever is above $50 into your bank account. This has been a rough stretch for us. I feel like I have had some decent picks. I just feel like I'm getting too damn cute with these parlays. I'm getting too cute with the run lines. I need to make a pick and be confident in it. And that's what you're doing with these locks. So I like that.
So last night I took Blue Jays -1.5 at -120. Usually on a run line, on a favorite, a lot of the times it's at plus money. But the Blue Jays were huge favorites. They were like -250 on the money line. That's why I took the run line. They lose 6-1 in the Cardinals. I don't understand why they lose. They won 7 in a row. Goldschmidt and Arenado didn't play because they're not vaccinated. And again, the Blue Jays lose 6-1. I feel like the thought process is good, but that's gambling. That's the problem with gambling, is you just never know. Anything can happen on any given day in baseball, and that's why I hate gambling on baseball.
Well, I mean, here's also the thing too. You were blinded by your Cardinals hate, I think. I stupidly listened to you. No offense, because I had the Brewers money line. I had the Mets money line. Both of those teams won. The Yankees have been kind of struggling, really, outside of Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge. They're really a top-heavy lineup. They're not really getting production from Josh Donaldson and Joey Gallo. So I thought them versus Max Scherzer, that Mets is an easy win. So that's a 2-leg parlay right there, Cody. And I put down $1.21. It wasn't crazy. And I was like, well, Cody said, Blue Jays -121, no Arenado, no Goldschmidt because of the vax status. And that's my one loss. I could have had $4 more, but I listened to you.
Well, sometimes you gotta look at it and be like, well, at least it's nice to win one. You made $20, and
That's
I don't
true.
blame you for cashing out with the way this luck on this show has gone, man.
It's been ugly. It's been absolutely ugly.
But that's why we've been talking futures too, though.
Yeah, that's true. And well, let's get into the futures now. We're going to be jumping into the NFC North. I feel like this is going to be a quick one. We've been talking about some Bears props yesterday. We talked about the Bears rushing props. We talked about David Montgomery's rushing yards, Justin Fields rushing yards, Justin Fields rushing touchdowns. If you're looking for those futures and our thoughts on those, definitely check out yesterday's episode. You can also look to Tuesday was when we did the wins, right?
Yeah. Bears win total 6.5. Yeah, we did that the other day.
Okay, and then what do we do on Monday?
Did we have a show Monday?
Steven, do we have a show on Monday?
Oh, I can't remember that far back, guys.
I don't think. For some reason, I feel like we didn't have a show Monday.
You might have.
We bet. Yeah, we didn't have a show on Monday.
Yeah.
We but before that, we did betting the Bears to have the worst record in the NFL.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a decent bet. Funny enough, looking back at that worst record one, the Bears and the Lions had the worst odds, or were tied for the same odds. I think it was at plus 1,100 for worst record in the NFL. Let's look at the NFC North odds here, because weirdly enough, the Lions are ahead of the Bears. So I think if you're looking for some value here, you get plus 200 more on the Bears than the Lions. Lions at plus 900, Bears at plus 1,100. So it's still a long shot for the Bears here, but Vikings at plus 275. Your favorite is the Packers at minus 180. This isn't like the AFC West where you're all going to get plus money on all these teams. There is a true favorite in there, and not surprisingly, it's the one with Aaron Rodgers as their quarterback. Cody, you see any value in any of these bets or any of these teams? Because I don't.
Well, listen, if you're gonna actually bet on an NFC North winner here, if you're actually gonna put the money down, betting the Packers at minus 180 is it's not fun. That's not sure. I guess if you wanna put a sizable amount, you want to actually put the $180 on there to make $100, fine. I don't blame you, but not everyone is gonna do that. If you're a real high roller and you got a lot of money to just sit and watch, then yes, I say you should bet the Packers minus 180 to win the NFC North. But I do see some value in Vikings plus 275. New coach. You still got Justin Jefferson, arguably the best wide receiver in the NFL. Top 3 or 4, I would say at least. You still got Dalvin Cook. And again, new coaching staff. I feel like their offense will be a little bit different now. I don't believe in Kirk Cousins at all, which is why if I were to bet this is how I do it. Because I think with the Packers losing Devontae Adams, maybe it might be they might not jump out and just run away with the division right away. Maybe they will get better as the season goes along. So in my thinking, maybe there might be some value sprinkling on the Vikings and then cashing out right around when the Packers start to figure it out. Maybe those odds will be better in the middle of the season.
No, I love that because you did that with the other Minnesota team. You did that with the
right.
So I like your thinking. That's a way to win money. Jack R saying Vikings have value, but the Packers are winning. I agree. It's really, do you want to sit on minus 180, which isn't really nice odds? We love plus money on this show, so minus 180. I mean, that's torture. You're turning 50 cents into what, 25 cents right there? Not the best thing to sit on.
There's no fun in it.
Especially too, if Aaron Rodgers gets hurt, you're gonna fucking hate yourself for making that bet.
True.
So if you're gonna make a bet here, I would definitely go with the Vikings and do Cody's strategy. If they have the lead in the NFC North and the Packers have plus money at any point in the season, take your Vikings money, clear out whatever,
cash out, slam it on the Packers.
And if you're winning money on that bet, right? If you're placing 5 down, you cash out for 10, take that 5. Put the other 5 on the plus money Packers, and then that way you're still winning money. There's definitely ways around it. But yeah, I mean, Packers are playing a first team schedule or first place schedule. So the Vikings have a clearly easy schedule. Week 1 they play each other, the Packers and Vikings. So the Packers might have an early lead there, but outside of that, I'm with you. I think the Vikings strategy is the best. But the Bears, they're not there yet.
Yeah, the Bears I definitely avoid that pain altogether. Lions are, I ain't placing it, but they are interesting because, again, I said this yesterday or no, the day when we talked about like who's going to have the worst record in the NFL. Like, remember, Lions were way better than anyone expected last year. Going into last year, everyone thought the Lions could go 0-16, and I don't know how many games they won. They still ended up with one of the top picks, but they were a very competitive squad. I don't think they're going to win a division, but because of me thinking that they might be more competitive, and I do like Dan Campbell, like maybe they can sneak out a win against the Packers, and that will help
it's Jared Goff. Come on.
Again, might sneak out one win, and again, that affects the division related to Vikings and Packers, in my opinion. So, again, plus 275 on the Vikings. They have offensive weapons. Can you believe in Kirk Cousins? No. Over Aaron Rodgers, obviously not. But I don't know. Like, they do have more offensive weapons, I think, and I think you can argue that their offensive lines are pretty similar. So I think that the division, at least between those two teams, will be closer than what people really expect. I mean, like Devontae Adams isn't just like some dude. Like, he's probably going to go to the Hall of Fame one day. He's been one of the best receivers in all of football for like the better part of like the last 5-6 years. And if he continues to do what he does with the Raiders, then that only justifies him more. It's just going to be interesting to see how the Packers start the season without him and how they are able to, still generate solid offense. And when you got Aaron Rodgers, it is easier, no doubt. I just don't see them running away with it.
Yeah, there's better weapons on the Vikings. Dalvin Cook, if he stays healthy. You mentioned Justin Jefferson. You mentioned Thielen. I mean, obviously worst quarterback, but maybe there's more of a cohesion there. I think after Week 8 is definitely where you'd look to cash out. Packers play the Bills. I think that's probably a game they'll lose. And that same week, the Vikings play the Cardinals, and I'm not too high on the Cardinals. So I think that could definitely be a spot where you can cash out, and then the Vikings might be in first place. And the best way to support CHGO is to download the PointsBet app, take advantage of these NFC North odds that we're telling you about, and use code CHGO when you sign up. If you do that right now, you get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. But that's not it. If you make a $50 or more first-time deposit, you'll receive a free CHGO membership, which unlocks all of our web content, and you'll even get a free shirt of your choice from the CHGO locker. That's $2,000 for free bets, a free CHGO membership, and a free t-shirt from the CHGO locker, all for making more than a $50 first-time deposit at PointsBet when you use code CHGO. If you have any questions, you can email pointsbet@allchgo.com, and we'll help you out. And PointsBet's your home for live and play betting, and it just got even better. If you see an edge in the game you're watching, if your favorite team's primed for a comeback, don't just watch the game, bet along with it live. There's more live markets, more live betting, and faster live cash outs with the PointsBet app. So what are you waiting for? It's time to elevate your live betting game. Download the PointsBet app right now and use promo code CHGO when you sign up. Once the game starts, don't just bet. Live your bet life with PointsBet. If you or somebody you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-GAMBLER for crisis counseling and referral services. Cody, you got a lock of the day for us.
All right, we're ending the show with the lock of the day. Get excited. It is Nico Horner, 2+ total bases, a plus 115 tonight against the Giants. Let me give some stats for your ass, all right? Post All-Star break, Nico Horner in 20 at-bats, batting 300, 364 on base, and slugging 600. Against left-handed pitchers, he's going up against Alex Wood of the San Francisco Giants tonight. Lefty, okay? On the season, batting 325, 349 on base, and a 482 slugging. And in July, 296, 345, and a 457, 802 OPS. Nico Horner has been one of the best players on the Cubs all season. He's going up against a left-handed pitcher who he has done very well against left-handed pitching. He's never faced Alex Wood, so that's the only thing that kind of puts this to the side. But again, I'm riding the hot hand. I had to redeposit. I'm trying to just build the bank up little by little, and I feel like Nico Horner at plus 115. That's plus money on someone who is red hot right now. I'll take it. We ride at sunset.
Yeah, I like it. And Nico's got great speed too. He's going up against a sinker baller and Alex Wood. He's a guy that puts on great contact on the ball. He's great at putting the barrel to the bat. And it's not like Alex Wood is blowing away guys with his velocity. So I think Nico's quick bat will be able to catch up with it. I like that bet. I do like Jack R's Cubs money line as well, Cody. I know you're not bold enough to say it about your team because you don't want to jinx them. But plus 120, I like that. Justin Steele pitching in that ballpark. It's just going to help him keep the ball in the yard, and he's been really effective for the Cubs, one of their their better starters. I like the Cubs at plus 120. So, hey, I don't want to jinx you. Jack R also likes Zach Wheeler over 6.5 Ks against the Pirates. I also like that. I liked the Corbin Burns one. I can't get that right now on PointsBet. They took down that market. But if you can find Zach Wheeler over 6.5 Ks, I like that in the Pittsburgh and Philadelphia game.
Are you gonna put your $22 back in and then place those bets? No,
not right now. I'm just saying what I like. I see. That's the thing is I said what I liked last time, and I then bet it on Burns, and it won. So maybe that's my strategy is to say bets I like and not actually bet them on the show. So that way it's like the show doesn't realize that I'm trying to help the show by win money. So I'm trying to reverse psychology the show. What's his face? Steven. I don't know why I said what's his face. Steven said we have to be out by 2:50, so we have to end the show now.
We got a bull show, which Cody will be on today.
Yeah. I'll see everyone here on YouTube in like 9 minutes. Yeah, 9 minutes.
That's fun. So do I have to post the show?
Either that or I'll do it after the bull show.
All right, I'll post the show. I'll be nice.
God bless you and your family.
Go watch Cody on CHGO Bulls with our guy Meat Peck and Big Dave. And you no Will Gottlieb?
No Will Gottlieb, just me, Big Dave, and Matt Peck. It's going to be vibes.
Nice. What are you guys talking about, Ayo?
I have no idea what we're talking about.
Io is going to be talked about in the show.
Oh, is
there
it?
you go.
Okay.
Also, I'm excited about this. Jimmy Butler's hair will be talked about.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go. All right,
there's a little teaser for you. Yeah.
There you go. Make sure you're subscribed to the CHGO YouTube channel and make sure you ring that bell so when we go live, you don't miss it, whether that's for CHGO Bets or CHGO Bulls that Cody's going to be on. So we're going to wrap up the show. Thank you to Cody for joining us. You can follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. I'm sorry, at Cody_CHGO. You can follow the Bets account at CHGO_Bets. You can follow me at Sean_W_Anderson. Shout out to Jack R in the chat. Appreciate your participation. And we will talk to you guys tomorrow at 4:30 when we are, in fact, millionaires. And Cody, the fun part about that, it's Friday, so we're going to spend it on a boat. I'm excited to be on a boat, and we'll see you tomorrow on the boat.